This is a very good day. Very, very good day and an excellent start to the week. So we now have oil pressure, now that I've primed the oil pump properly, which I hadn't done before. I couldn't have really done this without Salv or without Paul. So we're going to put the plugs back in and we're going to fire it up. Do I reckon?
Yeah, making oil pressure gas.
Hang
I'm
on.
going to say it's making 30 psi.
You're going at 30 psi, so like barely, 2 bar.
Old engine.
I'm going to say it's going to do more than that because I know what it went to on the gauge just turning over. I'm going to say it's going to be pretty good. Right, all sorts of things are happening now. We're going to go for an actual first start. It's not in gear. Right, do you want to see me or do you want to see the oil pressure gauge? Right. Pressure gauge is pressuring. Would you like to up your guess?
42.
55. Wow. Fuck! Turns out I can rebuild stuff. That sounded sweet, didn't it?
There's no noises
There are no noises.
Happy days. You got oil pressure.
We can go and get a coffee in it now. I didn't. How are we going to go to Greg's otherwise?
Straight to full send.
I couldn't have done this without Paul. Not that you haven't been of any physical help, you've been of immense moral help. He's provided an excellent space. Thanks, Paul. I'll buy you a coffee. Right, let's fire it up again. More choke. Oh! That sounds absolutely sweet now. Don't act like you're not impressed. Right. This is sounding absolutely sweet. I'm just going to open the shutters just to air us out a bit. And we'll let it get warm and make sure the oil pressure's good while it's warm. And then I guess we'll take it for a drive. I'm so relieved. The thing down.
What?
Use the joystick to control where it looks. You can film me, and then I can film you. We can film each other. Right, so I didn't want to be in this situation again, so I went scouring on eBay and I found a really, really nice binnacle with a few gauges in it, and I want to put an oil pressure gauge in it. Oh, Paul. Like a proud father. Yes. That is going to look so good. Like, genuinely, hang on. I'm going in now. Going in. Thanks for following me, by the way, Paul. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's going to be sick. Just literally just there. That is going to be perfect. Do you agree that's going to be perfect?
I agree. They are nice.
They are nice. Yes, and they line up. Yes, they line up with the holes for the existing plastics. Well, now that she's all back together and in one piece, I'm just going to run it up to temperature. Then I'm going to check the oil pressure again when it's at operating temperature. And then I'm going to drop the oil, flush it through. Then we're going to do a few more jobs that I've been meaning to do that will probably go into a separate video. But we're also going to set the tappets, make sure that they're all good, and then we're going to give it a quick ignition tune up and make sure the engine's all still singing the way it should do. I'm going to fix that exhaust blow, and then I'm going to rip the handbrake to pieces and fix that. The joys. You really can't hear very much under here because of the blowing exhaust, which is on my list of things to fix today. However, I'm going to put the microphone near the engine. That sounds so good. It sounds absolutely sweet. So next up, let's sort this exhaust out because it's bad. I mean, I don't know what's gone on there, but it's terrible. I've bought this exhaust sleeve, which is ever so slightly marginally too small, but I'm going to deal with it. Oh, my nose is running. This part of the exhaust is a 40mm outer diameter. This part of the exhaust is a 45mm outer diameter. The interior of this pipe is 43mm. So I think that I can flex that open and down and enough to get this to work. So, see what happens. Oh no, this is going to take all my life. I'm going to get the grinder out. I love Renaults, yay, oh yay. I'm making it look like I hacksaw this entire thing out. I haven't. It's nearly there. Genuinely is nearly there. I'm a professional exhauster. Why? I don't really understand at what point someone decided to make this instead of just buying a repair sleeve.
Don't be shy.
Huh?
Don't be shy.
I'm never shy. This is me. I am deep in Renault reassembly.
That's disgusting.
I was not shy. I did exactly as you asked. I was not shy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Just close it up. That's what I think. Zero blow now, motherfucker.
Back pressure.
Just huffing out the fucking filler neck instead.
Off the filler neck. It's gone all the way back.
All the crankcase pressure you could ever need.
My next mission is fixing the handbrake, because that's been something that's not worked on this for a while. And when I tried to research this, there was nothing really online about it. There was people talking, but unless you see it, it's hard to visualize it. I removed the handbrake mechanism, which is easy. There's just these two bolts at the feet of it that go through the floor, and then there's these two on the side up here that go into the pillar. As you can see, there's a cable that runs up here. The cable then goes over this wheel, and that's what allows you to pull on the handbrake. And apparently it's quite common if the handbrake gets sticky or it gets pulled too hard, the cable drops off the wheel, off the pulley. And that's exactly what's happened here. So I'm just going to use a screwdriver to try and lever that back over the pulley and see if the handbrake works. We have achieved a lot today. Exhaust blow is temporarily fixed whilst I'm waiting for the correct adapter to turn up. I'm just warming it up so I can do a second oil drop now that it's all been put back together to try and flush any of the gunk out. I couldn't be happier. I've got a working handbrake, everything's all going good. The engine sounds so sweet now. I might give you a little taster of that. I don't know if we'll be able to hear it up here. Sounds good. Well, it's got up to temperature now, so I'm now going to just drop the oil again. Ugh. Now that the oil is warm, just to do one last little flush through. Oh, I wish you could see Paul's face. It's amazing how the viscosity of 2050 changes when it's warm. Like, it's unreal.
What's that?
What's what? Obviously, the only loose oil filter that was in there is exactly what it falls on. That oil is so clean. It should be. It should be. It's literally ran for 20 minutes. Right, let's let that drain out. I'm feeling good. Feeling good. What do we reckon, Paul? Are we going to go and do a drive in it today? Am I brave enough to do a drive in it to finish this video off? Yeah, why not? Okay, so drain the oil. Everything looked good. So now we're going for a refill, and then it's test drive time. I'm using 20 weight 50 mineral oil in this because it's old. It don't get cleaner and better than that. That sounds so good now. I'm over the moon. Well, not gonna lie, this has been an emotional couple of days. Gotta say thank you to everyone that's watched this, everyone that's tuned in, everyone that's supported, everyone that said I've made the right decision in putting the shells in. Thanks for staying along for the journey. I'm not sure I would have got through this without you guys pushing me on and without all the support. I think it would have got pushed to one side and it would have been sat on for a bit, and I think I would have just kind of, I don't know, I think I would have just pushed it to one side for a bit. I just wouldn't have done it. But knowing that you guys were all watching and counting on me for updates and you were invested in it too, kind of spurred me on to get the job done. She's sweet as a nut. Sounds so good. Let's give her a proper rev. Feeling proud. No oil light, everything all good. If it was going to pick up a shell or do anything, then it will have done it by now. I've also revved it higher than I'd ever revved it before as well, so. Proud dad. Yeah! She's back. She's back. So good. It sounds so sweet. Oh great, now I'm stuck in these, thanks to...
You're living it. So good you're going to live in it.
Literally. Like... I mean, imagine in a crash situation trying to do that. Huh? Why? Are we going to get coffee in it? Let's do this.